Welcome to the new podcast series by Kuraray Europe, where we aim to approach the topics of our business units both practically and in dialogue. Today, Robin Conrad is talking with Anthony van Wert, Head of Sales Europe from Monosol, about why the water-soluble packaging films from Kuraray are not only highly practical, but also make an important contribution to sustainability. In the next around 20 minutes, you'll find out everything you need to know about it. We hope you enjoy this episode and get inspired.
I'm sure you have them at home too. Handy pots filled with colorful washing detergents that make laundry and dishwashing easier and almost fun. The water-soluble film technology that makes this possible comes from Kuraray's subsidiary Monosol. In today's podcast episode, I'm talking to Anthony van Wert, Head of Sales Europe from Monosol, about how water-soluble films have revolutionized the market for detergents and also about what is still to come with this exciting material. Thank you for being here with us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Anthony, the water-soluble films from Monosol had a real impact on the detergents industry. How did that happen?
Well, do you remember how laundry worked 20 years ago? And in some households, it still do nowadays. We had 3-4 bottles of different liquids, and on top of that we had some washing powder at home. They had to be added, dosed individually for each wash cycles, almost like a chemistry class. And when one open bottle fell, there was just a huge mess in the laundry room. So, what our film technology made possible is for these manufacturers to pack their detergent in a handy single unit dose. The film is simply dissolved during the washing and release the various detergent without leaving any waste. And that was something completely new back then, and Monosol really laid the foundation for this innovation. The part of innovation is an important part of Monosol's philosophy. We were founded in 1953 in La Porte, Indiana, which is located around 40 minutes outside of Chicago. We've been pioneering the unit dose, became one of the leading providers of this delivery system worldwide. And we have 6 manufacturing facilities globally and around 730 employees.
That sounds very interesting. If I remember right, many manufacturers use Monosol's technology for products far beyond detergents. Tell us, what is your secret for success?
Well, we believe in creating a future that is, first of all, safer, then simpler and more sustainable. And that's exactly what our water-soluble film do thousands of times every day. If you just take the detergent pot as an example, they not only make doing our laundry easier, but also they contribute to the environmental protection. With the pre-measured quantity of the detergent, there's no more overdosing, And of course, on top of that, our film is absolutely safe. It's made out of PVOH, which is a completely biodegradable and safe for health resin. PVOH is colorless. It's non-toxic. Our film is just completely dissolving into water, and when it dissolves, there are some microorganisms that breaks down that PVOH and convert it into just water and CO2. No waste left behind. Our film not only have an excellent safety profile, but in many applications, it also contributes to the greater product safety.
Can you give us an example of how Monosol films ensure better product safety?
Sure. If you think about the manufacturers of industrial and institutional cleaning products, such as water treatment and agrochemical application, they use our delivery system to pack their product in single unit dose. Those formulation and chemical use in those product solutions are very strong. If the skin comes into contact with them, they just can cause severe irritation and even health problems. So if you think about it, a soluble delivery system provides a no-touch chemical solution and also increase the safety profile of those products.
Okay, so that means that users no longer have to handle the liquid or powdered chemicals, but only the dosed packs?
That is exactly what it is. And another example of how our film ensures a safer work environment are laundry bags. They are usually used in hospital to pack dirty bed linen or work clothes. And the bag can simply be put into the industrial washing machine together with some laundry and dissolved during the washing process. So hospital employees do not come into contact with the dirty laundry, meaning that the transmission of infectious disease is avoided. And that's not only important during pandemic.
That sounds very interesting, especially these days. Could you tell us what kind of special properties Monosol offers to users?
Of course. First of all, we have great physical properties. They are tough, elastic, resilient, anti-static, and they can be processed very flexibly. And with the very high resistance to oil and solvent, they really make sure that the product, like chemical and detergent, are delivered into the intended environment. If I can think of another advantage, while being static, dissipative, and permeable to moisture, PVOH films, exhibit a very low permeability to oxygen and other gases. It's an important property when it comes to avoiding oxidation processes. With these properties, our material are excellent as packaging material, but also for numerous technical applications.
That means it doesn't just stop at packaging. What other applications are they used for?
Well, the fields of application are very broad. Our film are popular medium for water transfer printing, for example, which allows the print patterns on a three-dimensional object, such as an automotive part, for example. We would be printing a pattern like wood grain on our water-soluble film. After that, you put the object, for example, a cladding for a car dashboard. It can be dipped into that floating printed film, and then the ink pattern just transfer on the object as the film dissolves away. Another important application is definitely our film, to use our film for the production of a composite mold part, such as prosthetic, aerospace, automotive, and marine composite fabrication. Our foil have been used as a vacuum bag for deep drawing for more than 60 years now. And that is even one of the first use of our film. Our film is really suited as a protective film for sensitive surface during transport, such as marble countertops, sinks, bathtub, and glazing. In the industry, if you think, they use our film to stabilize during the manufacturing of embroidery. When you're putting a logo on a shirt or a hat, and then finally, in a aqueous solution or liquid format, our material is excellent binder for dust. For example, in agriculture.
It's really interesting to learn exactly how many different applications the products of Monosol are used in. Now, Monosol is also known for its innovative strength. How do you support users in implementing their ideas?
With our global technical and production support network, we support our client throughout their complete development process, from the first idea to the product launch. With our state-of-the-art research facility, we test exactly how our film behaves with our customer's product. We developed a prototype, and then we test new product under real condition to make them ready for full-scale production and launch planning. Our goals is really to help clients to unlock new growth by redefining complete product categories like we did with detergent, or by reducing environmental impact, for example, replacing the conventional packaging material, or by improving manufacturing process and quality, or even by finding solutions that expand into completely new innovative market. And with our Idea Lab, we are constantly working on our own innovations.
Developing prototypes and Idea Lab sounds very interesting. Could you let us know what's exactly the Idea Lab?
Yeah, it's all about creative thinking. It's in our Idea Lab, we bring together colleagues from different backgrounds, such as R&D, sales, production, or marketing. And with this cross-functional team, we are able to understand the wants and needs of our consumers and brand owners much earlier. We by connecting marketing side with rapid prototyping capabilities, we are able to generate faster and better ideas and product concepts.
I think being fast, it's a very important property actually. Let's have a look into the future. What innovations are next for Monosol?
When it comes to packaging, Monosol's potential is really far from exhausted. The concept of single unit dose packaging can be applied to many different areas. For example, suppliers of body care product and cosmetic already use our film to pack shower gel, hair care products, bath oils, or even shaving foams. And packaging for food application is also conceivable. For example, ready-made meals or spice mixture that dissolves into water during cooking. These are all ideas that we can think of. And in addition to single unit dose, we are also, currently working on refill pack, for example, for hand soap dispenser, for which, the packaging waste can completely be avoided.
Well, it sounds like Monosol is going to be able to continue fulfilling its potential and also the commitment when it comes to sustainability.
Yes, I believe that there's a lot more to come, especially when it comes to sustainability. Recently the Ellen MacArthur Foundation included our material in their Upstream Innovation Guide for its sustainability profile. And this foundation is one of the most renowned organizations in the world when it comes to better circular economy and the reduction of plastic waste. The potential of our product is already widely recognized in the industry, and we receive inquiries from a wide variety of industry every day. And in Europe, but in particular, we see a great interest in a growing market. So that is why we are also expanding our production capacity here. In 2022, we are opening a new state-of-the-art production facility in Poland, which will enable us to meet the requirement of our customers in Europe even better.
That sounds very promising, and we believe it's getting more and more important. But could you let us know and the interested users where to find more information about Monosol?
Yes, it's very simple. Just go on the web and type www.monosol.com. You will find all information about our application, our product, and as well as some of the innovative product solution that we're working on.
Anthony, it has been great to learn about the possibilities Monosol's water-soluble films can offer for many areas of application and how they make the world a little bit more safe and environmentally friendly. Thank you for taking time today and introducing us to Kuraray Monosol.
It was great to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And if you or your listeners have any questions about our solution, please don't hesitate to contact us. Just give us a call or send us an email, and then we'll be happy to help you.
Thanks for listening. We hope our podcast inspired you and you now know more about what our colleagues offer us and our customers. For more information, please contact the internal communication team on our intranet at intranet.kuraray.eu. And don't forget to tune in again next time for more information on Kuraray's business units. See you then.